What's up, guys? Game Fan of all games here, and I'm back giving you another drama scripted Saturday. And I actually have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on recently everything that's happened. What a week! It's almost like the Survivor Series card has did a complete 180 since the last time I've spoken. But I'm going to first start off with the Nia Jax situation, then hop into the what appears to be random Daniel Bryan heel turn, which I'll tell you my opinions about that, and then I'll just go over the main matches in Survivor Series.
Enemy took Alpha.
I'll just go into the women's 5-on-5, the men's 5-on-5, Seth versus Shinsuke, Ronda versus now Charlotte, and then Brock versus Daniel Bryan in the tag match. Authors of Pain versus The Bar, and then Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali. I'll go over those matches. But the Nia Jax situation. Oh, and enjoy the Call of Duty gameplay in the background. So those of you who don't know, who's been living under a rock, who don't follow wrestling as often, or who just watches the 4 Grand Slam pay-per-views a year, last Monday, at the end of Raw, they did a whole invasion angle where the SmackDown women's locker room came out to attack the Raw women's locker room. And you could Google this. Nia Jax stiff punched Becky Lynch right in the face. And what I mean by stiff punch, she really punched Becky Lynch in the face for real. And accidentally broke her nose and gave her a concussion, which led to her not being able to compete in the one match that a lot of people really wanted to see, which was Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. Now it's Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, which no surprise there. But we've all wanted to see that match. That was like, you know, an actual real, you know, test to see, because she's had a couple of matches. She has the one with Alyssa Bliss. I think she had one with Nia. But this would have been like an actual, like, to test her skill, because I'm not counting anything with a Bella Twin. That's just, no. I've agreed that the Bella Twins have gotten better over the years, but where the Bella Twins are now, I feel that they're at their peak. And their in-ring capability cannot get any better. Yes, it's better than what was 5 years ago, but Nikki Bella at her prime now is nowhere near like a Nikki Cross or a Ruby Riott, and they're just, you know, those two names I just listed, they're only going to get better. Nikki's at her prime. I feel that she's not going to get any better. So yeah, I don't really count. So now it's Charlotte Flair, which it's, in my opinion, storyline based on everything, this is the best replacement that they have at the time. What's happening tonight? Apparently backstage, she's being called as, you know, careless, because she's also accidentally hurt. I think she gave Alyssa Bliss an injury, a shoulder injury as well, a minor shoulder injury, and she's also accidentally hurt someone else with another shoulder injury. The name is slipping me at the moment. can't really think of the other person. Is this Sasha Banks? Yeah, Sasha Banks too. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say, because you know injuries happen all the time in this in the business of stunt choreography fighting. That's how I put wrestling. But the word's going on backstage that she's getting, you know, she's getting like a lot of bad heat for it. She's getting, you know, labeled as like careless, which I really don't agree with, because if you look at WWE's history, how many plus size divas did WWE really have? Genghis Khan only comes to mind, right? And then she was only there for 3 months because she discovered that she was pregnant. So for Nia, there's really
mission compromised. Try again.
There's really it's hard for people to it's hard for her to work with people, and it's also hard the other way around, because there's no one her size, because in WWE, besides Tamina, who's glass, so you really can't use her. She's very injury prone. There's no female bigs, so they don't really get the practice on like how to handle or to wrestle female bigs, and it goes all the way around. There's really no one to really I'm not gonna say successfully train Nia, but to like hone her skills as a big, where everyone in her roster pool is a small. So it's like how do you teach someone to withhold their natural strength that they're given due to the fact of their size? It's extremely hard, and I'm probably like no one's ever thought of this point of the coin. Sir Wilkins from the Jobbers podcast, and you can check out his show on his Twitter, his Instagram, his YouTube. He brought that side of the coin to light, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, it really is hard for her, because there's no other big. There's no one in WWE. There's no one like Nia Jax. So how can you train and hone someone's skills as Nia Jax when there's no one to do that or help her out with that? That's why I say, like, I really like the past injuries that she's, you know, accidentally hurt people. Really is not. I'm not gonna say it's 100% her fault, but the punch thing is kind of debatable, because that's a punch, and the punch in slow motion looks really bad. Like I'm not gonna say she went out there and she knew the spot that Becky was gonna grab her, and she willingly was gonna go in there and just duff her in the face. I'm just gonna go with like the adrenaline was flowing and the spot came, and she didn't hold the punch, and she just wham, and it so happened to be in the nose. But I don't think that she should be heavily criticized for it. That's the reason I gave. So hopefully any major plans of pushing her that was, or if there were, hopefully it doesn't just go away because of one bad punch. So that's that. Moving on to the Daniel Bryan situation. I don't know how this is going to work, because you're taking an underdog character Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, however you want to call him. You're taking an underdog character and you're making him a heel, and he's been an underdog character for the past 13 years of his whole wrestling career. Even in the Indies, he was an underdog character, and now you're making him a heel. And I like how AJ Styles has to get hit in the balls again to lose a match. I guess that's just the theme with AJ Styles. In order to beat AJ Styles, he's so phenomenal, you gotta hit him in the dick. But moving on. But I don't know how this is going to work when you booked Brock Lesnar ever since he's came back. What is it? It's been what? On WrestleMania 35. So 5 years he's been back on and off. You've booked him as the ultimate heel ever since he's been the Undertaker, and you know the streak is no more. So you booked Brock Lesnar as the ultimate heel. You've now made Daniel Bryan heel, but someone needs to be the face in this match with Brock Lesnar. And that's like, I don't see how you're gonna have two heels face off, but Brock Lesnar is easily the better heel. So Daniel is still going to be getting cheered, which confuses me. Why at this point you turn Daniel Bryan? I just don't get it, because he's still going to be, you know, looked at as the face in this match and going forward. And it also doesn't make things with The Miz, because The Miz was a heel, and they go back and forth.
Attack deploy beacon used.
But you know, it's really weird. It was apparently it was announced that afternoon of, so like just a couple of hours before SmackDown even took place. But we're gonna go see how this is gonna go after Survivor Series. Unless this match is just gonna end in a no contest, we're gonna see how Daniel Bryan heel run goes. 'Cause I just don't want it to be a whole nother Stone Cold thing going full blown heel, and we all know how that ended. Moving on to the Survivor Series, which is tomorrow. We have, I'm gonna go over these couple of matches. Authors of Pain versus The Bar. I'm gonna go with Authors of Pain because they need the momentum, because they've just won the tag team titles off of a broken Shield. So they need more of a momentum beating an actual legit tag team that's actually still working as one. So I'm gonna go Authors of Pain. They're gonna make that win. The Bar or the Bar Show, they could afford to take a loss, and Big Show's at ringside, which is also gonna change this. Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. I'm gonna say Mustafa Ali beats Buddy Murphy, and Mustafa Ali is your new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. 5x5 traditional Survivor Series elimination match. Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor, Lashley versus Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, The Miz, Rey Mysterio, and Shane McMahon.
He's gone.
Charlie.
I have Finn Balor being the lone survivor and winning it for Team Raw.
Hostile attack deploy beacon online.
Finn Balor is the lone survivor and wins for Team Raw.
Bravo.
Then we have traditional women's. We have Mickie James, Nia Jax, Natty, Tamina, and Ruby Riott versus Carmella, Asuka, Naomi, and give me 1 second. Sonya Deville.
Be secure.
Oof. And there's still one more. Either to be named on the SmackDown side. I really want Ruby Riott to be the lone survivor of this match and win it for Raw, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be Asuka that's going to be the lone survivor on SmackDown and win it for the SmackDown women's team. So, I want Ruby Riott, but it's going to probably be Asuka. And then we have Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now that there's no Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch, I'm going to go with Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura. If they do it right, I'm going to go with that match being the best match on the card. And I'm going to go with Seth Rollins winning. And then for the main event, I have it in a really no contest, really, since these are two heels going against one another. But I hope we don't get a 5-minute fucking match, because that'd really anger the shit out of me. So, yeah, that's that. Overall, I have Raw winning yet another Survivor Series pay-per-view, because Raw always seems to win these Survivor Series pay-per-views. And then they always give SmackDown the bootleg one, like Battlegrounds or something. But so I'm going to go with Raw wins the overall matches. Hopefully it'll be an overall good pay-per-view, and I actually am going to be home to actually watch pay-per-view for a change. I'm not actually working, which I'm happy about. But that's going to wrap it up for this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. If you like what you have witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And enjoy. We had a lengthy video. I actually had stuff to talk about. Enjoy the Call of Duty gameplay going on in the background. It's probably 2 separate domination matches. And until next Saturday, guys, I'm Game Fiend, Fiend of all games. And thank you for watching and subscribe. And I'm out of here. Later and peace.
Bringing Tac Deploy online.
Losing B. Be advised. Hostile Tac Deploy beacon active.
Tac Deploy beacon.
Our Tac Deploy beacon is offline. It's as good as ours. Keep it tight and by the numbers. Half time. Keep up the pressure. Break them down. Capture the objective. Securing C. C locked down. Enemy took Alpha.
TACOM, establish
Pull
UAV data
ahead.
link.
Securing Bravo.
Deploying the... He's gone.
B locked down. Losing Bravo.
Red destroyed.
Friendly Tac Deploy beacon offline. Be advised. Hostile Tac Deploy beacon active.
UAV available for tasking.
Losing B.
Battery kill.
Hellstorm available for tasking.
He's ready to dig in. Support requesting. Hellstorm launch.
One kill.
Supplies. First come, first serve. Enemy UAV above.
Entanglement set. Ajax home.
Securing A. Ajax requesting Hellstorm strike. Losing Bravo. Losing B.
Torque splat.
Q stores open.
Deploying razor wire.
Losing Bravo. Victory's close. Wrap it up and let's go home. Enemy has Bravo. Taking B.
He's gone.
Never a doubt. Good job.
Deleted file.